I like these Jon Snow theories that I'm hearing on the interwebs. I like these Jon Snow theories, okay? Because there was a brief moment during those final moments where I was like, just blink, just do something, maybe he's alive, right? But then I just got wrecked, and I was utterly destroyed. My reaction was just, Jon Snow's fucking dead. You know why? Because fucking Game of Thrones. It's crazy shit, the finale was insane, right? But just like we didn't necessarily see Stannis die, he could be alive. These theories for Jon Snow, especially corroborated with information from the books, which I need to read the books because season 6 is too far away, right? I need to get more Game of Thrones in my life. I need to read the books. But I like these theories, so let's run through them. There's a couple theories of how Jon could be alive, alright? I'm going to leave the link to the article in the description. Somehow he wargs into Ghost's body is one theory. And that would be fucking utterly beast. They say that, you know, there's evidence from the books and his final lines in the books during his death that supports this, and some prophecy from Melisandre in the past about a man turning into a wolf and then back into a man, which really I would think, you know, refers to Bran, but that's neither here nor there, right? I like that theory. And if potentially he could be resurrected from Ghost's body later on, that shit would be insane, right? Which is what they say. He could be resurrected in that way. They're talking about these ice cells that are in the wall somehow, which I know nothing about. This is information from the books. And in this reading, I found out about Lady Stoneheart, which fucking blows my mind. And I don't know why the fuck this is not incorporated into the series. I need this in the show at some point. Catelyn Stark, zombie form, Lady Stoneheart, that sounds beast, okay? Moving on. There's some theories about, you know, Melisandre reviving him via fire and everything like that. Some other shit like that. There's also that crazy theory about, you know, basically Jon Snow being a Targaryen and, you know, him having been born, him actually being the child of, you know, Ned Stark's sister, you know, the woman that Robert Baratheon was supposed to marry. Maybe. That's neither here. I'm not gonna get into that theory because I can't really delve too deep. That could very well be true. If he's just flat out dead, which that could just very well be the case, then there's no point for that extensive history of him if he's not gonna continue to do shit. But if he's gonna be reborn through fire, be it via that somehow in this theory that they're crafting here, you know, so be it. We'll see how it goes, right? I like the theory about him becoming a White Walker because when the, you know, the Night King captain was doing that Xerxes shit and raising them, he was giving Jon an intense stare. They're saying that, you know, he's after him. Maybe he's going to be an elite amongst his forces, you know, join that four horseman rank, maybe potentially become one of the leaders of the White Walkers somehow if he's able to be transformed into an actual White Walker and not a fucking, you know, dead man zombie type thing. Because I've only seen White Walkers made from that one baby that we saw transform. So that's not it, but we'll see. I need to read the book, so I can't say that, right? All those theories sound beast to me. My favorite one is him warging into Ghost's body somehow. That shit would be beast. If Jon Snow is alive, if he just somehow gets up, that's gonna really throw a wrench into you know, the entirety of the power structure of the Night's Watch. Alistair, I don't know what the fuck's happened to him. Sam's not really there to help him. Honestly, I think my reaction is sound. I think the man is fucking dead. I'm kind of getting over it right now, but not really. But as you can see, I'm scouring the internet trying to find any and all possible theories as to how my boy Jon Snow could be alive. Because I didn't realize until this moment how much I actually fucking love Jon Snow. Like with Robb, it was different. With Robb, I liked him from the beginning, but I knew no matter what happened, he would never be in my top 3. He'd never be in top 5 level, right? So when he died, it was fucking crazy and I felt bad. But Jon, I think I'm discovering that he may have potentially been one of my top 5 fucking characters in this series, which was unbeknownst to me. I thought maybe he was in the top 10, but not really. Damn, death changes some things, bro. Anyway, I'm gonna leave a link to the article in the description. I'm gonna keep looking for more theories about this Jon Snow death. I don't know if I posted the reaction video yet or not. If not, it'll be up at some point. This will be up at some point, hopefully. And I might do a separate review on the episode because the reaction really, I just couldn't get over the fact that Jon Snow died. and Arya was blind. I just kept muttering those things over and over again, but that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts on Jon Snow's potentially being alive. Anybody that you know has read the books up to the where it's at now. Hopefully the new book the 6th book comes out soon. But anybody that's read the books up to where they are now, let me know. Let me know if any of these theories are sound, because I'm interested. Either way, I'm gonna be picking up the books and reading them in the interval of now till next year when we have season 6. I'll have read all the books by that point. So Game of Thrones is that shit, dude. I can't get enough of this series. And now that I just got up, and now that season 5 is over, I'm done. So much I need to know. So long to wait, but that's how it goes. Let me know your thoughts. I'm out. Peace.